Hi everybody, I'm Alex from Comet Backup. Thanks for joining in. Today I'm here with Russ, who's responsible for global alliances and partnerships with Impossible Cloud, and Aldwin, who is a cloud solutions architect for technical alliances at Impossible Cloud as well. So today we're going to talk about a very exciting product using Comet Backup and Impossible Cloud together to manage your cloud backup needs. So I'll start off. What is Comet Backup exactly? Good question. We like to think of Comet Backup as your mission control for data protection. Of course, we all know how important data protection is. Whether your client gets hit with ransomware, hardware failure, or just old-fashioned human error, data loss can be a business-ending event for your clients. If your clients need data protection, Comet Backup is the tool for you. So anyway, who are we and what do we do? We're a backup solution for MSPs by MSPs. In fact, we got our start as a managed service provider almost 25 years ago. And in 2015, we started to build Comet Backup from the ground up with the aim to make the best all round backup solution for people like you. Our goal is to make setting up and managing your customers' backups easy, secure, and reliable. Comet comes in two flavors, Comet hosted and self hosted. Comet hosted is our turnkey cloud based solution with the option of utilizing S3 compatible storage such as Impossible Cloud. With Comet hosted, there's no need to host or maintain your own management console. We take care of that for you. You just log in and go. Or, if you prefer to keep everything in-house, we also offer a fully customizable self-hosted solution for anyone who's got more complex or on-prem requirements. With Comet, you're in total control of your backup environment and your storage destinations. You might be aware that my role at Comet is sales. So I spend a lot of time talking with MSP business owners, and I know the big question is always, what's this going to cost me? Well, we've got MSP focused plans starting from just $49 per month for both cloud hosted and self hosted options. What's more, our endpoint licenses start from only $2 per endpoint per month, regardless if it's a server, a workstation, or a laptop. I know oftentimes when it comes to SaaS products, accurate pricing can be really hard to find. So we don't gatekeep our pricing. If you visit our website, we've got a simple price calculator where you can work out the total price, including all of your endpoints. We've got no sneaky hidden fees. There's no complicated contracts or licensing models. We're only going to charge you for what you use as you use it. Now, I've talked about what it'll cost. I'll cover the second biggest question that comes up. So what exactly can I back up with Comet? Well, we've got you covered with over a dozen different backup types. This includes our most popular solutions, files and folders backup, and full disk image backups with bare metal restores. Our endpoint backup solutions allow you to effectively protect files and folders on Windows, Mac, and Linux, along with full disk images for Windows servers, workstations, and laptops. And in addition to Windows, we've just released support for Linux full disk image backup. We've had a ton of customer requests for this one, and our whole team's been really excited for this launch. Linux full disk image offers all the same benefits of our Windows full disk backup. You can restore to physical or virtual machines easily. And the setup process is just as simple too. So, I know a lot of you watching this are probably already using other backup products. Even if you're not ready to migrate all your backups over to Comet, Linux disk image backups could be a great place to start with us, as there's not a lot of backup solutions that support it. And in addition to image backups of workstations, servers, and laptops, we also support backing up virtual machines. With Comet, you can back up both Hyper-V and VMware directly from the host, with the benefit of being able to deduplicate backups across multiple VMs. We also support backing up Microsoft 365, Synology, SQL servers, Exchange servers, and much more. With Comet, you can easily manage all of your endpoints from one single pane of glass. All your backups are automated. You have instant oversight of all your customers' job statuses and built-in email reporting to monitor all your clients' backups. These are easy to customize so you can see what you want when you need to see it. I get lots of questions about performance and security, and of course, security is front and center for us. That's why all our backups are end-to-end encrypted and can be immutable. Everything is deduplicated and compressed client side, saving you valuable storage space. And all your backups are direct to storage and incremental forever. That means no need for full re-uploads ever. This saves you time and money because we understand as MSPs every dollar and every minute counts. Comet's customizable policies and user management make it really simple to roll out backups to all your customers quickly and at scale. Now, while we may be based in New Zealand, Comet is still a great choice for European customers. Comet is available in over a dozen different languages for both our management console and our endpoint agent. We also offer real round-the-clock support, all managed from our head office. Comet's also GDPR compatible, and we have both EU and UK server location options for our Comet hosted service. Or if you like, if you'd like to have local support in your language, we also have a range of European distributors available. Now, here at Comet, we believe a solution is only as good as the team backing it up. And we only make one product, Comet Backup. So 100% of our support and development goes into making backups better for you every single week. We back our product up with great in-house support that our customers love. And of course, a friendly, no pressure sales and onboarding team who are here to help recommend the perfect backup solution for you. All right, perfect. So now I'd like to hand over to Russ, who would like to introduce Impossible Cloud. And over to you.
Hey, thank you, Alex. Well, I think today what I really want to do is talk a little bit about what is next for cloud storage and backup. And also, sorry, I just want to get that up and then get it back to the. Okay, we might want to just start that again, please, Alex. All right. So today I want to focus on what's next for cloud storage and backup, and more importantly, how this translates into better opportunity, margin, and simplicity for Impossible Cloud partners. We're proud to do this session with Comet, who's in fact, one of the earliest alliance partners of Impossible Cloud in the backup and recovery space. So the question is, why does this really matter now? Well, the cloud storage market is booming, but it's also a lot more complex, more expensive, and frankly, let's be honest, a lot more political than ever before. In Europe, especially, sovereignty, GDPR compliance are now top of mind for most of our customers. But most of the hyperscaler cloud options still don't meet these requirements in a simple and affordable way. At Impossible Cloud, together with Comet, we are solving these challenges with an offer designed specially for MSPs, resellers, and distributors. Let's continue to be honest. Most customers are stuck with cloud vendors who promise flexibility but deliver lock-in. Um, I think most of us have come across lock-in from the bigger hyperscalers. You deal with hidden fees, expensive egress, and increasing risk of regulatory compliance issues, especially when it comes to things like the US data or the US Cloud Act, which gives US authorities access to customers' data on demand or on subpoena. That's where Impossible Cloud steps in as a sovereign, secure cloud solution that's fully built and run from Europe. In fact, where myself and Albin are both sitting in Hamburg, in Germany. No Cloud Act exposure, no full ISO certification, and triple layer encryption. So, just to talk a little bit about Europe's premier cloud storage, Impossible Cloud is not just sovereign by location, and I think that's very important. It's sovereign by design. All of the data centers are based in Europe, or that are based in Europe, are in compliance with GDPR and local laws. But what makes us different is also our channel first approach. We are committed to never sell direct. We don't compete with any of our partners. We will only win with you. But why Impossible Cloud and Comet? Well, it's a really strong match if you come to think of it. Comet's lightweight, high-performance backup solutions align perfectly with our high availability, low latency storage infrastructure. For you as a partner, it means simple setup, fast performance, and better profitability. And I think, quite frankly, most of us are in business for profit. No egress fees, no hidden API charges, just clean, transparent pricing. So when you're looking at your cloud storage partner, I think one of the big questions you should be asking yourself is, when they say there are no hidden fees, are there really no hidden fees? Have you taken a look at things like 30 or 90-day retention periods, which in fact are hidden fees? Ultimately, you own the pricing, you own the customer relationship, not us. I've dealt a little bit with channel first. This is important. At Impossible Cloud, we are 100% indirect. We have absolutely no direct sales teams, no channel conflict, a very, very robust deal registration process, and we grow through partners. Our partners grow through us. We back this up with real support, co-marketing, co-selling, a powerful management console, which Alvin is going to show you in a few minutes, that makes onboarding and managing customers easy. From user creation to resource scaling, it's accurate, predictable billing. The management console was built to serve MSPs and resellers, and of course distributors, with no more end of month billing surprises. Ultimately, we don't want our partners to spend days and weeks fielding calls about billing, which is why our management console through APIs will integrate with most of your billing systems. All right, I've dealt with that one. Let's move on. So let's just talk about our partner ecosystem and the ecosystem momentum. We're not doing this alone. We already have integrations and joint go-to-markets with leading backup vendors. Most of, in fact, I would say I'd have to stick with most of the big backup and recovery vendors. But with Comet, we also have a key alliance. Across Europe, more than 30,000 resellers and MSPs are working with Impossible Cloud. We're growing aggressively in Europe, but also selectively in North America, and the momentum is just beginning. So, why our partners win? Here's the core of it. For you as a reseller, distributor, or MSP, you expand your service catalog with sovereign cloud storage, protect your customers' data and compliance, earn higher margins. That's the good thing. No egress fees, no unpredictable costs, and you stay in control, manage users, and billing easily. So we aren't just another storage vendor. We're building the next layer of sovereign cloud infrastructures with partners at the center. And just to take it to the next level, what I will do now is I will ask Alvin if he would kindly just take you on a little bit of a walkthrough, I believe, of the management console. Or Alex, would you like to take it from here?
Yes, absolutely. So thanks, Russ. It was great to have an introduction to Impossible Cloud. And as you can see from that, there's a great deal of alignment between obviously not just what we do, which is storing and protecting data, but also the way that, the philosophy we take of how we approach doing this. Now, something Russ mentioned that's really, really important is the simple setup process. Now, that's actually something we'd like to demonstrate with you live today, just how easy it really is to set up an integration between Impossible Cloud and Comet. So firstly, I'd like to hand over to Aldwin, who's going to take us through that on Impossible Cloud first, where you can create your storage buckets. And then I'm going to show you just how easy that is to integrate with Comet.
Thank you, Alex. And hi, everyone. I'm very excited today to show you how you can integrate Comet Backup with Impossible Cloud. Our integration spans on two levels. You can, as an MSP, you get the convenience to manage your partner accounts directly in our management console. And you can also integrate Impossible Cloud Storage on the S3 level using the access key and the API keys. But today, I'm going to show you how you can integrate Impossible Cloud from the management console. So when you sign up to Impossible Cloud, you will receive credentials from your distributor. And once you receive the credentials from the distributor, you can log in to the Impossible Cloud Management Console by accessing partner.impossiblecloud.com. And the login page, you can put in your username and password that you receive from your distributors. And once you are logged in, you land exactly where you want it to be. This is the storage accounts menu. And in here, you get an overview of how much storage you receive from your distributor and how much storage that your customers have been using. So like Russ mentioned in the previous presentation, you can use the Impossible Cloud Management Console to track the usage of your, the storage usage of your customers. And down here, you will see a table where you can see the list of storage account. Storage account is nothing but your root user to this Impossible Cloud Storage. To add a new storage account, you just have to click the button on the top right corner and then put in the details of your customer, the company name, the email for the root user, and also the password. Additionally, you can also set up the allocation of storage for the customer. You can choose to use the pay-per-use plan or set up a reserve capacity for the customer. However, in this demo, I will not create directly the storage account from here because with Comet Backup, we have a special integration in which you can manage the creation of the storage accounts directly from Comet Backup. So all you need to do in the Impossible Cloud Management Console is to access the API keys menu and generate your API key. Generating the API key is very straightforward. Just click the button on the top right corner to create a new API key. Give it a good description of what the API key is for, and set the validity period for the API keys. In this demo, I will just set it to the end of the month. And once you set up the description and the validity period, just click create to generate the API key. Now, you can see now the API key on your screen and simply click copy to have it in your clipboard. And it's important to mention here also that there is only one-time access to this API key, so it might also be a good idea to save it in your local system. And with that, we can continue the integration in the Comet Backup console. Back to you, Alex.
Thanks, Aldwin, for the demonstration of how to create storage in Impossible Cloud. Now, through the magic of the internet, I'm going to show you how we can integrate that API key into Comet. So what we're going to do is in our Comet dashboard that everyone will have access to as a customer for Comet. This is where you manage everything, your backups, your storage, everything is managed directly through here. We're going to click on settings. And we're going to come into here. First option that comes up is storage templates. And all we need to do to make this work is click on add. We're going to choose the storage option. So this particular one is going to be Impossible Cloud Partner API with Object Lock enabled. We're going to add in that key. We're going to test the connection first just to make sure we've got that key correct. We copied and pasted it properly. Now we're going to set an object lock period. Let's just say we're setting it for 30 days. And now we're going to click on save. It's just warning us that we've created that period. We click on yes and save. And then of course, save changes up in the top right here. Now, let's show what we can do with that. The great thing about having storage templates set up in Comet and having this level of integration with Impossible Cloud is it means we can actually create the storage vaults for your users and for your devices really, really easily and even automatically with Comet. So we're going to come under users here, for instance, and I'm just going to even show you how we can manually create a storage vault. So I'll come under a user. We can simply click on storage vaults up here. We're going to add a new vault. We already see the option for that new connection that we just set up. So we'll click on that and we're going to set up a new storage vault. So just like that, I have a new Impossible Cloud Storage Vault. And of course, I can rename this to whatever I like. And you can see there. So we can even assign things like quotas to this as well directly in here. And really, it is just that simple to get set up and go forwards using Impossible Cloud with Comet. So if you're interested in utilizing Comet and Impossible Cloud, I'm going to give you our details and how you can get in touch with us. Let me just bring up my screen again. All right, perfect. So if Comet sounds like something you could be interested in getting started with, even if you'd just like to have a chat with me and find out a little bit what we can do, it's really simple. So getting started is easy. You can sign up for a full featured 30-day trial. You don't need a credit card or anything to get started. And you will be able to run your first backup within 15 minutes or less. So to do that, all you need to do, just go to cometbackup.com and click on the Start Free Trial button, or even just scan the QR code that's up on the screen here. And today, I also have an exclusive bonus offer for Impossible Cloud customers. When you sign up for Comet, use the promo code Impossible Cloud, all one word, Impossible Cloud. It doesn't matter whether it's capitals or lowercase, and you'll get a $100 bonus when you sign up. Or, if you just prefer to have a one-on-one talk with me about backups and what we could do for you, you can go to cometbackup.com and just click on the big Speak to Sales button at the top of the page, or email me directly at alex@cometbackup.com. Alternatively, we also have a big range of European distributors. The great thing about going through one of the European distributors is they offer local language support. They offer local billing in your currency. So if you'd like to see who our distribution partners in Europe are, just go to cometbackup.com/distributors and you'll find the contact details for your local distributor. And you'll find a number of these distributors also work with Impossible Cloud as well. So from my side, thank you very much. And I'd just like to hand over to Russ for his final words. Russ, you're on mute.
Yep.
Yeah, that's useful. So what's next? If you're already a Comet partner, great. Let's talk about how to integrate and launch. If you're new to Impossible Cloud, please feel free to join our partner program today. We give you access to the resources you need, onboarding, training, go-to-market support, and your own management console. You'll be up and running in no time and positioned to win in the next phase of cloud. So thank you again for your time and attention. The future of cloud is just about its scale. It's about sovereignty, trust, partnerships, and why don't we build it together? Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Russ. Thank you very much, Aldwin. It's been really good to hear about how Comet and Impossible Cloud can work together, for data protection for your clients. So once again, if you have any questions with either, feel free to contact either Russ or myself, and we're more than happy to answer your questions. So thanks everyone for joining in today, and thank you.